I know, hello, it's been a while, I'm sorry. Haven't really been recording a whole lot lately. Been doing a heck of a lot of thinking and researching, though, however. And I think possibly I'm stumbling onto a conclusion just in general over the last month or so that when you're a kid, you reach a point during childhood where you want your parent to be wrong about whatever they can be wrong about, because frankly you're getting sick and tired of them always being right. You're getting tired of throwing out ideas of why something might be some way and having your parents shoot it down, and then it turns out that they were right all along. So you reach a certain point when you're growing up that all you want the most in life is for your parents to be wrong and you to be right about something. Everybody reaches it at a different age. I'm not sure when normal people do it, but that's your one wish, is for your parents to be wrong. Now, I've looked into all kinds of stuff. Just, it's the way I am. I get absorbed into info. I start looking something up. Next thing you know, I'm 14 pages deep into a story that I started into just as a backstory to verify something else I was looking into. I might have a touch of ADD, maybe just a tad. But I've noticed that people who study psychoanalytics, human psychology, the way the mind works, the way people think, the more you know about that subject, the more people want to argue with you about it. I don't know what it is. It's almost like just talking about psychoanalytics or talking about human psychology makes people think, oh, no, you're wrong. I know more than you do. No, you're wrong. It's like talking about it automatically puts you in to like a parental state in most people's eyes. Why? I have no idea. I've looked into Freud, I've looked into Carl Jung, I've looked into Zohar, I've looked into all kinds of stuff. And even when you look into the CIA's, classified stuff that came out about back in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s, they're using our very minds against us a lot. And people don't recognize it, because just bringing up that weakness in people makes them shut down and ignore everything you're trying to tell them. I mean, if you want to learn a little bit about it, watch The Century of Self. It's about Edward Bernays and psychoanalytics and what part they played in capitalism and basically the American society. I mean, there came a point where we weren't citizens anymore, we were consumers, because the economy is what kept the nation going. Therefore, our consumerism was a matter of national security. So, look into Edward Bernays. He wrote the book Propaganda. There's all kinds of documentaries out about him. He was a pretty bad dude that nobody talks about, that knew his shit. And because he knew his shit, he weaseled his way into all of our brains without our even knowing it. All of his work is still digging its way through our head as brainwashing, as social engineering. It's almost like an AI, like an artificial intelligence. It protects itself and it keeps itself going with every generation that's born. It's just like an AI. Look into Edward Bernays. Just research him. Spend a week learning all you can about him. What he had to do with Cuba, what he had to do with women and smoking, what he had to do with Coca-Cola, what he had to do with U.S. elections and focus groups, and what he had to do with U.S. commercials and the corporate system within the U.S. Just spend a week looking into him, and then get back with me some way, somehow. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, hell, I'm on Gab, but I hardly ever check those. So get back with me after you look into them, and let's have a discussion. Hell, let's meet up somewhere for a beer, and let's just talk about what you've looked into. I'll tell you what I've looked into, and we can try to figure out what's really going on, because as we all know, we're not being told what's really going on. We got to figure this shit out ourselves. So look into Edward Bernays and the Century of Self, and then get back with me on some form of social media. Not that hard to find. I broadcast my own name. So get back with me and let's talk.